guys, today I'm back with a huge old collab. Me and a bunch of girls that I met from IPSY OS decided to do one big prom collab because we know that everybody has different dresses, different makeup styles they're interested in. So as you've seen in the intro, we basically have something for everyone. So if you're interested in any of those looks, go ahead and check out the down bar and they'll all be directly linked to there. So for this tutorial, I decided to do mostly drugstore. So starting up, I'm going to take this e.l.f. eyelid primer. This is really dupeable to the MAC Paint Pot in soft ochre tone-wise and texture-wise, which is why I really love it. I have tried it out and it works very well. And then I'm going to follow up with this e.l.f. translucent powder, and I'm just going to set the crease and a little bit on the lid. This step is really important. You really want to blend powder on top of powder. That's how you get that flawless look, because otherwise whatever color you put down is just going to stick right into the primer. So that's why you put the powder down, so that nothing just sticks in one spot and looks blotchy. I'm going to be using the e.l.f. Matte for Matte palette, taking this color right here on this little brush. This little brush I used off Pro Tutorial. If you buy e.l.f. cream eyeliner, you get this little brush in there, and I highly recommend it. Super soft and super thin. If you can just pick those up at Target or wherever you shop. So I'm just gonna trace out my crease, taking this fluffy brush in the same color we use mixed with this cream color. I'm gonna just buff that above the line for my transition shade so that it's so nice and blended. Even though it's a cut crease, you want above the crease to be really nice and flawless. Taking this color right here, I'm going to begin blending this on the line we did and a little bit above, and just slowly building up that color so we get a really nice gradient effect. You can use any browns you want for this look, just go lightest to darkest. Now blending this out with no additional product. Taking these colors right here, I'm going to take that same little brush to begin to really darken up and define that crease. Now I'm going to blend with the short shader brush with no additional product. Then taking the lightest color in the palette and popping that on my brow bone. Now, if you do mess up, which I didn't here because of that brush, like I said, but if you do mess up, you can go ahead and take that same primer or a thick concealer as I showed here, but I'm just going to take this primer. Even though I didn't have any mess ups, I'm showing you what you could do to clean up the lid. So don't freak out if you accidentally go too low. Taking this ColourPop eyeshadow in Liberty, and I'm going to wet my brush with some eye drops and pack this all over the lid. Make sure you get it right up into that crease. So as you see, I switched brushes right here. I switched to a concealer brush because it was really firm to keep a nice crisp line. Now dipping into these two colors, I'm just gonna go back and kind of redefine it now that we have our lid color down. Now this is what I use as my glitter adhesive. You can go ahead and use any one you have. This isn't technically that, but this is what I use. It is a glitter eyeliner from e.l.f. in the shade Stardust, and this is the glitter I use. You can get this from Walmart in the craft section. And I'm going to be using the silver today, but obviously you can use any color you want. And make sure you get this all over your lid, like everywhere. And you want to obviously do right underneath the line, because wherever you do not have this, the glitter will not stick. Now I'm just patting that glitter all on top, and make sure you dip the edge of the brush in there and go right along the crease line as I'm doing here. Now here's the difference between just the eyeliner and the glitter. In case you wanted to go for a really subtle look, you could just use the glitter liner. And you can use tape to clean up any glitter fallout as I'm doing here. Now I'm going in with the e.l.f. liquid eyeliner. I would really suggest using gel. It was not covering up the glitter as I needed it to, but it took a lot of coats. Now I'm just showing you how I clean up my eyeliner if I need to make it really sharp. If it didn't get as sharp as you want it, use some eye makeup remover and a concealer brush, and there you go. Now taking my Nivea Men Post Shave Balm, using this as a primer. This will really help your makeup stay and stick. I rub this in a downwards motion because you don't want it to make any of your hairs, your peach fuzz on your face stick up, and wait till it's sticky, and there we go. Now I'm going in with my Loreal Anti-Redness Primer. This is crucial for me because I do have rosacea, so if you have any discoloring, go ahead and color correct that. Now I'm mixing these two foundations. I would not recommend these for prom. Just my skin was way too dry to apply what I would normally recommend, so I will show you, which would be the L'Oreal Pro Matte Foundation, because the L'Oreal True Matches do have SPF, which will give you a white cast with flash photography, but the L'Oreal Pro Matte does not. Now I'm just setting everywhere that I'm going to contour so that, again, just like the primer, there's no blotchiness. I make this blow up face so that I can get in all of my smile lines because I tend to crease right there. Using this LA Girl Pro Concealer, I'm just gonna highlight everywhere, my nose, chin, cupid's bow, forehead, and under eyes. Then I'm going in with this NYX Photogenic Concealer and CW06 Glow and going over everything. And I'm just going to blend that out with a beauty blender. Now I am going to bake, but I'm not going to go hardcore because I do have dry skin, so I'm just going to take it on the very tip and bake right underneath the lash line. And then baking my nose because my nose is the most oily part of my face. And then I'm just going to go ahead and dust it all off. And then I'm going to set the rest of my under eye concealer that I didn't bake, and then I'm going to brush off my baking at the end. Taking this e.l.f. matte bronzer in the color Matte Bronze, and I'm going to contour with it. Then taking the e.l.f. bronzer blush duo in St. Lucia. As you can see, this is well loved. I love this. They do have one for basically every skin tone, so just find the one that matches you. This is really good for medium skin tone. They do have darker ones. Then taking the blush out of that bronzer blush duo in the color Turks and Caicos. Then using this contour brush by e.l.f., I'm going to dip into my Laura Mercier translucent powder, and I'm going to bake underneath my contour just to really sharpen it up and give it a nice defined line. I couldn't find my NYC Smooth Skin translucent powder, which is why I would have been using this tutorial because it's really dupable to the Laura Mercier one. I also do not own a drugstore banana powder, so I'm using my Shade and Light Kat Von D palette. But you could also just use the eyeshadow in this tone. Now taking the ColourPop Wisp highlighter, this is kind of a cream highlight, and I'm going to be applying that to my cheeks, and then I'm going to be taking this e.l.f. Baked highlighter in the shade Blush Gems and going over that. For some reason my camera just stopped recording right here, but all I did was blend out where I baked. Now taking this color, I'm just going to buff that underneath my eyes, and then go in with this deeper color on a flat definer brush and buff that as well. And then taking my e.l.f. cream eyeliner, I'm going to put that on my waterline and set it with the black eyeshadow. For eyelashes, I'm going to be using my Ardell Wispy. This is my absolute favorite. I love these so much, and dual lash glue. And if you have really small eyes, I would recommend using the Demi Wispies. Those are beautiful as well. For mascara, I'm going to be using the Maybelline Lash Sensational and just coating my lashes to blend them with my falsies and going over my falsies a little bit to give more of a natural feel. Taking the Wet n Wild Comfort Zone palette, I'm going to be taking that lightest shade at the bottom there and using that for my inner corner highlight. Then I'm taking this Maybelline lipstick in 915. And then I'm going to go over that with this lip gloss from Victoria's Secret in the shade Just Peachy. Now I do have 3 lip options, and I will be writing on the screen which dresses I recommend them for, since this eyeshadow lip will go with every single dress. I thought it'd be a good idea to give you guys some lip options based on what color dress you would be wearing. For my second lip option, I'm going in with this matte NYX lipstick in the shade Sweet Pink. And for my third lip option is a red lip, of course, and this is also by NYX, but this is not matte, and it's in the shade 569. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys really enjoyed. Do not forget to go check out all the other girls' videos or anyone that you might be interested in. They are all linked in the down bar in the order that you've seen them in the intro. Don't forget to like and hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys next time.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face, tell me that you love me, even